To me, this is one of the most important, if not the most important topic when it comes to mental health, when it comes to success, when it comes to relationships, money, our body, our health, everything. The subconscious mind is the driver in life. The subconscious mind is what either is our saboteur or our greatest ally. But the subconscious mind doesn't have a mind of its own. The subconscious mind is simply repeated what you and I feed it on a daily basis. The actions that we do over and over again, whether they're healthy or unhealthy, the subconscious mind doesn't know. All it knows is, especially when I was an alcoholic, oh, David wants to start drinking again. It's 8:00 at night. I started as an alcoholic at 12 for 30 plus years. It was an absolute nightmare. But my subconscious mind kept telling me that this is what we do. This is what successful people do. This is what we do to relax, even though it's destroying us, right? That's the power of the subconscious mind. The subconscious is simply a servant to what we do on a daily basis. So if we lay around in bed and we never exercise, the subconscious mind says, exercise isn't for us, right? It's whatever we think. If we think that, the world is never going to recover, the United States is never going to recover from the insanity that we're going through, well, then that's the end result we're going to get. We're going to be irritable. We'll be angry. We'll be impatient. We'll be all those things that we don't want to be. And then we say, but why is it when someone talks about X that I immediately get upset? That's the subconscious mind. That's the knee-jerk reaction. Let me give you some examples. When you're able to really master the subconscious mind and you understand the power behind it and you listen to these examples I'm going to give you, you're never going to want to do anything other than alter your current mindset, which alters your current subconscious mindset. You want to change your current daily action steps to change the current subconscious mindset. You want to change what you watch, listen to, read, who you hang out to be all positive in order to positively influence the subconscious. So I have many, many clients that were addicted to news. It started during COVID. I mean, it's been 5-6 years. They're on it constantly. First thing in the morning, they're watching it. In the evening, they're watching both the 6 o'clock and the 11 o'clock. And then, of course, they're irritable and they're angry and they argue at work and they argue at social. Oh, my God, it goes on and on and on, right? Now, I have 6 clients that fell into this category in the last year. They've been watching the news constantly. They're always irritated. They're always ready for an argument. They're always ready for a fight. All 6 of them now cannot watch the news. Isn't that incredible? We gave them tools to follow, and within a couple months, what used to be called the known, watching news twice a day, arguing all the time, all of a sudden they can't even stomach it. They can't handle it. It's a great example. A second example, when I was an alcoholic and I finally got clean and sober 30-something years ago, my mom and dad went through hell just 6 years ago, both of them taking like 3 to 4 years to die. Oh my God, seeing my mom with dementia, seeing her on FaceTime and what in a horrendous space she was in mentally, physically, etc. A great time to drink. Great time to have a couple drinks just to take the edge off, just to deal with mom's death, just to deal with dad's death. There wasn't one time in the 4 years of their suffering and dying I ever thought about having a drink. That's the power of the subconscious mind. When we turn it into an ally, we turn away from those things that we used to maybe even find enjoyable, like alcoholism. I have another person, an individual that was extremely overweight, completely addicted to food. And the subconscious mind said this to her every morning. This isn't your fault. It's genetic based. Mom and dad were both overweight. Grandma and grandpa were overweight. So her subconscious mind had justified that it's okay for her to be overweight, right? We changed her subconscious mind. She lost 200 pounds. She is a completely different person, not just physically, psychologically and emotionally. She can't believe the power she has. Now, her siblings are still all overweight, but she shifted the subconscious mind. I could go on and give you thousands of stories. One more story. I was told that, in 1980 that I should write books. And I looked at this person and said, I'm a counselor, a sports psychologist. I'm a former athlete and all these different things, but I don't know how to write a book. I don't have any gifts or talents in it. And I carried that forward for 14 years. For 14 years when people said, Dave, you should write a book. You've got so many great stories. And I said, I don't have that talent. I don't have that gift. And now we've written 16 books. And how is that? We turned the subconscious mind into an ally. How did I do that? I started writing a book, and it became a book, and I self-published. And then another one, and then all of a sudden it's all 16. So for someone that says, I have no experience in writing books, that's all subconscious nonsense. Listen, if there are challenges in your life, if there's things you can't let go of, if there's triggers that constantly are making you upset, angry, frustrated, killing your self-esteem, killing your finances, killing your whatever it might be, let's work together for free. We are offering everyone a free 20-minute session with me on the phone to help you start to move forward. And yes, the subconscious mind is going to probably be involved with everything, right? But we have tools in order to change the subconscious into an ally. That's what I want for you. Go to the website below, talkdavid.com or davidessel.com, to the contact us page. Send us an email. My team will set up the call, free call, ASAP. Also, don't forget at that book, at the same website, 5 of our top 16 best-selling books, absolutely free. Grab them all right now. That will help shift the subconscious as well. I'm David Essel. Have a beautiful day.